Here are 5 powerful self-reflection questions I recommend veterinary leaders ask themselves on a regular basis. What does leadership want from me? Sometimes I will ask a client, what do you want from your leadership experience? But sometimes the what do I want question just feels too big. And we can be limited by our own thinking and beliefs with this question. So asking, what does leadership want from me? Instead, pulls you forward into much richer territory beyond what you already know, beyond your model of the world, into unlimited possibilities and opportunities. And once you have a sense of the answer to this question, you can make it a place to come from on a day-to-day basis. And it becomes a way of showing up to your leadership that will help you continue to grow and evolve. How is my team a reflection of me? There are 3 reasons this question is important. The first is that your team reflects who you're being as a leader. Secondly, your team is a reflection of your thoughts, beliefs, and values because they create the lens through which you experience your team and how you interpret the actions of your team. And finally, your habits and behaviors will be reflected in your team. So if you're rubbish at timekeeping, for example, or you don't prioritize self-care, for example, you're modeling this behavior for your team, and it's highly likely you'll inspire similar habits within them. What's in the way right now, and how is this obstacle actually the path? So this is inspired by the quote, what stands in the way becomes the way. This question helps you identify what external or internal obstacles might be limiting your leadership and how moving through them will make you stronger, wiser, and ultimately take your leadership to the next level. It shifts your mindset from one of, oh, I've got a problem, to this is an opportunity. Am I creating leaders or followers? Modern leadership is about creating the leaders of the future, not more followers. Followers can rely far too much on their leader for the smallest of decisions, which results in veterinary leaders becoming overwhelmed, being more reactive than proactive, and firefighting instead of being strategic and intentional. If you can treat your employees as leaders, it boosts their initiative, their creative thinking, their decision-making, and ultimately their confidence. Meaning you get to free up so much mental and emotional currency that then you can spend elsewhere on higher priority leadership responsibilities and yourself. I think this next one is my favorite question to ask myself and for leaders to ask themselves. If how I do anything is how I do everything, what new positive habits do I need to create in my life to better serve my team? So how you do anything is how you do everything is a reminder that all our behavior is belief driven, and our beliefs and attitudes impact every action we take in life. You are your leadership and your leadership is you. In other words, your habits follow you wherever you go. So it's worth reflecting on whether there are habits, behaviors, or thought patterns that you indulge in outside of work that you wish you didn't, because they will inevitably show up in your leadership and they will inevitably have an impact on your team and their employment experience. Asking yourself these questions on a regular basis will allow you to get a glimpse of your blind spots. We all have them, and we have a responsibility as leaders to keep looking for them. Blind spots aren't bad. They're actually signposts for further growth. And once revealed, they allow you to adjust your thinking and behaviors to create new positive habits that better serve you and your team.